Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another video, another vlog from Veg Grower Podcast. Today I'm at the modern Victory Garden, down at home if you like. Got a lot of jobs to crack on today. I need to paint the quail house and I need to fix my lawnmower, but firstly I need to get these lettuces planted. So without much ado, let's get these planted and then I can crack on. Now there's really nothing difficult about planting lettuces, is there? Just dig a hole and drop a lettuce in. Nice and easy, usually. The trouble I have is the chickens. Now I haven't let the chickens out just yet, but if I was to let them out, they would be right here munching away on these lettuces and digging up everything as I go. So I've kept them in their run for the time being, just until I can get this planted out, which I don't mind because it means I can get the job done with very little fuss. Now I do love these root trainers. They've been brilliant for transplanting and growing plants on. You simply open them up and there you have a plug plant ready to go, which then just dibs into the ground. And best of all, they are reusable. Now this bed at the moment I'm planting these lettuces in is the first main bed that I have here at the modern day Victory Garden. I did want to build several of these beds before this coronavirus epidemic started, but that's not the case now. We can't do that, so I'm making the best of what we got. But you may remember a few weeks ago I sowed some carrots, lettuce and beetroot just on the other end. Well, I'm pleased to say the radish has started to germinate and grow, so we are getting successes as we go along. Right, with those all planted now, last thing I got to do is give these a really good watering in, and then I can cover them over and then the chickens can come out for their daily run. This is my quail cage. Did have my 2 male quails in here, but I've moved those out into one of the spare quail cages, mainly because I wanted to give this a lick of paint and a bit of a fix up. I've already taken the doors off. The hinges were starting to get a bit too tough to open and the paint was starting to come away. Now originally I painted it this sort of lovely blue grey paint, but unfortunately I don't have any more of this paint. But instead my father-in-law, before this coronavirus thing started, gave me several tins of this green, forest green paint that I'm going to use instead. Again, this whole make to amend. And the hope is I'm probably going to have to do 2 or 3 loads of this paint, and 2 or 3 coats. And once that's done, it'll protect it a bit longer. And then I can put the doors back on and bring in my other 3 quail, that's Bunny and Echo and Feckham, which will give them a bit more space and move them out from inside the potting shed. That's the hope anyway, but I want to get this first coat on and then I can repair my lawnmower before doing the second coat. And of course Bear has decided to climb inside the cage. Well, that's got the first layer of paint on the first coat. Hopefully now I can leave that to dry and we'll come back once I fix the lawnmower and that'll be good to go. So let's go crack on and get the lawnmower up and working. So this is my lawnmower, and I can't work out what's wrong with it. I mean, look at it, it's in perfect condition. Just joking. What's happened, underneath there's a little impeller fan that lifts up the lawnmower, and that's not been spinning for some reason. Now you may be wondering what this has got to do with veg growing, and the thing is, whenever I cut anything back or pick any weeds or anything, I run over it with a lawnmower, and then that goes into the compost heap, which makes some really great, nice, small, perfect compost. But what I'm hoping is that we can lift this up, and there should be a belt, and I'm hoping the belt hasn't snapped. Instead it's just it came off, I can see here. So with any luck we can get this around that without too many problems. Unfortunately it's not that easy to get round, so let's try to open it round there and then just ease it round here. Hopefully right, that's not working so easily. Let's try put it back onto the bigger end. And just stretch it round. No, that's not even going to go. So we'll take it back to that smaller wheel just up here. I should be able to do this. I haven't changed belts on anything for so long. Fridges don't tend to have belts these days. Aha! Here we go. Right. I reckon we can just use that round, twist it round, we get there. There we go. It's just starting to make its way round onto that. Hopefully you can see that okay. Not that easy to do, but we are getting there. Whew. Not easy to do at all. There we go. That's just gone all the way around now, so that is now fixed. So all I've got to do is put this back together and hope I remember where everything went. So with any luck, we just slide this collection box in, and this is going to work. Moment of truth. Yep. Yep, that's doing it. It's throwing up a load of dust and everything, but it's doing it. Great stuff. Right, let's add that last coat of paint to the quail cage and we'll finish off for the day. Well, I've got to say, I'm quite liking the look of this green on here. I think it goes quite nicely. Time to give it a second coat. Hopefully tomorrow I'll then be able to pop the doors back on, give it its third coat, and then on Tuesday we'll be able to pop the quail into here and put that into use, which will be quite exciting. So don't forget to tune in for that. But for today, please let me know what you've been up to in your own allotment and garden. I'll be interested to find out as always. But for today, please take care, and I'll see you again next time.